Good morning and welcome to the WHF Workshop. We have Elite Series 69 right here, as people are calling it the best wave ever. But just because it's the best doesn't mean that you can't tune it up. You can't bring it up a notch, because there are some things. After I had gotten done reviewing this series, there were some things that stood out to me that I didn't realize because I was blinded of how good the wave was. First up, we need to take care of Ciampa, the one that's going to need it the most. Look, the figure, it is a good-looking figure. I mean, with the pants, if you're keeping the pants on, it's not going to make all that big of a difference. But once you do take it off, the biggest complaint that people were telling me was how small the thighs were. And we got Robert Roode to help us out in this situation. We're going to need those good-sized thighs. We're going to pop them off. Huge shout-out to Wadfix. I had not only for him, but also for, well, you'll see. Once we go through the rest of the series, you'll see what's going on. And before we go further with this, I want to point one thing out. You might have seen this on my Instagram page on Sunday, but the pants. Normally the pants come like this. This is actually the front of the pants. I think, honestly, look, most people, when you look at this figure on the display shelf, you're going to be looking at him from the front, not from the back. I guess it all depends on how you display him. But if you do plan on keeping him with the pants, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be best to have the pants on backwards, just so you don't see that seam that they had right there up front. I just think so it looks a lot better. So we're going to pop these legs off right here on the channel right now, as well as the rest of the fix-ups. Going back to what I was saying right here with my guy Wadfix. Love what he did with this. I think this was really creative. Ricochet, prior to WWE, he wore the kick pads. So we're going to add the kick pads. We're going to add knee pads to give it that early look as what he used to wear before he came over or he got called up to the main roster. And the custom, he was not left right there hanging. He's like, dude, come on. Help me out. You need to do something with me, because I think HeroFix is going to get rid of me now that Mattel has brought gold. And last thing too, actually before I do the fix up on this, I want to tell you this right now. I did confirm it. I contacted Mattel about this because we had a huge question on Saturday when I had reviewed this. We weren't sure if this torso was new. There was a lot of speculation that the upper part was Seth Rollins and the lower part was a new mold. I'm going to confirm to you right now, the whole thing, it is a brand new mold. And I know it's looking very similar right here for Rollins, but I'm going to just go ahead and confirm it with the back, because this is using the same Seth Rollins torso. Look at the back right there, the muscle definition on the newer one versus the Seth Rollins. Obviously, it's not Rollins, but you know what I'm saying. So it's a completely new mold, and I can't wait to add those kick pads just to bring this. See, this Seth Rollins, I knew you were going to, or not, this Finn Balor, I knew he was going to come handy, man. These Balors, telling you need like at least 100 of them so you can get it all good. And that goes the same for the purple look for my custom. I didn't have any regrets. When I had finished this and Mattel said, hey, we're going to go ahead and release Ali. Sometimes I do. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be like, dude, oh, I can't believe it. I just made the custom, and then now you got Mattel over here releasing that. So in this scenario, because of the original one that they had released, and also the Chase variant, the yellow and the Chase variant will be the red. It hasn't, at least by the time that we did the filming, it's not in stock yet, but I wanted to convert it to the purple. I was using the Uzo scan, so we're going to go ahead and add some of the parts right here from the actual Mattel version onto my custom. Just now I'm going to need 3. Like, first I was good at just getting the yellow and the red, but now we need a third one so my purple one don't feel left out. Now, Rey Mysterio is going to get a little bit of a fantasy treatment. When I saw this, that the green tire was going to be the look that we were going to get, I was like, yes, now I can use that old one that I've been dying to get my hands on and messing around with customization. This is an early Rey Mysterio. You can tell how early and young this figure, well, how old it is, because of the fading of the tattoos. Man, this guy has been through hell and high water. It's like Toy Story all over again, man. When they find that toy from underneath the box, what I want to do with him, since they do share the same green, you're like, HeroFix, this is black, this is green. I'm talking about the accent colors on this one. If you look at the 9 right here, actually the 6 or the 9, it is the same green from this new Elite, from Elite Series 69. So what I wanted to do, well, you know what? I think this one will be a nice surprise once I do it. I think you guys are going to love it. So stay tuned for the end of the channel, because all this is happening right now. Bobby Lashley, we'll cover you in just a sec. I want to talk about The Miz. In the review, this one was one of the biggest misses, I think, apart from Gargano. Well, actually, Gargano's not in this. For Ciampa missing that logo in the back, this was my second biggest miss in reviewing the series, and I felt so bad, man. I could not believe that I mistaken the head scan, thinking that the prior basic was the same as the new Elite. The look of the scan, all right, a little bit. It has the same expression. It's got the same similar look, but if you look closer at it, so we're going to put this head scan right here. onto my blue Elite just so I could show you. So the hair's a lot shorter on this one, and this one is a lot longer. And the more and more you do look at it, it's all new. There was a lot of new stuff with this wave, like new body molds, new head scans, new first time in the lines, and Bobby Lashley was that. We had a custom version of it, which wasn't necessarily my favorite choice for the torso. I think the big bulk build, it would have worked earlier in his days, but as he started getting older, man, this guy started leaning up. He looks better now than he did back then, so I wanted to convert some of the parts from the custom onto the actual Mattel version. So let's put these all together. Let's grab them. Let's put them over here on the chair because it's going to get real hot, and we don't want to get that arena flaming. We don't want to get the arena any hotter than it already is. And we got the blow dryer over here too, so it's only going to make sense to do it over here. So let's get this going, right? Here we have them all complete. We'll start off with Ciampa right here. I do want to clarify something real quick. I know I posted this on my stories as well as my community section, but the whole thing with him, with the logo missing up front, as well as the belt straps. So this isn't like the Chase, I don't know if you actually would even call it the Chase variant, but how Ringside said you may receive one or the other. So the way that that's going to play out, everyone's going to get the Ciampa logo on the back. Mine was a misprint. So this is a factory error. I did contact Mattel, and they are going to take care of it all. But yeah, it's a factory error. So the ones that there's going to be two different versions of him. Same attire, same look. It's all going to be based on how you display the figure. Like if you display a mock, that's where you're going to notice the main difference. So one of them you'll get with the pants on, and the other one will have the pants to the side. So nothing different about the figure. It's just the way that it's displayed in the actual packaging. But that aside, you guys, I want to let you know that the legs, they really do make a world of difference. All right, so Robert Roode, Bobby Roode, the man has missed leg day for 3 or 4 weeks straight. His upper body has gotten massively jacked. It actually doesn't look that bad. I mean, they are looking kind of small. They're actually looking a lot smaller on him than they actually did right here on Ciampa. But on Ciampa, night and day, man. This is the way that the figure should have came. Like, of course, also with the logo, we'll put that to the side. But yeah, having the nice thick thighs on him. What do you guys think about this? Drop a like and let me know if you're enjoying this, because the skin tone, everything on this is pure money. It matches. You could use other thighs, but the Bobby Roode right here, it's going to be the closest skin tone to what we saw with the updated Ciampa. Really, really satisfied. I actually, I know I said this one might be my favorite, but these two, they're kind of giving the run for its money. So back to what I was saying in the beginning of the video. So the purple. This I already finished. This was already done. This was my substitute. Well, the attire with this head scan was my substitute until Mattel finally dropped this on us. So now, yes, not only do I need the red Chase variant, but I'm also going to need one more. So I might pick up 2 more. Well, actually 3 in all, because I need to order another one to make up for the missing logo right there. So I'll have to pick up a second of him, and then I'll pick up 1 more apart from the Chase variant. So that way the purple, we can keep this complete the way that I have it right here. So the parts that I did to him. So the mask, I put it on the custom, the custom head scan, so it could kind of mask that terrible Uso head scan. I mean, even right there alone, like if I'm using it for entrance, it would still work real well. But the parts right here that are on the custom now, I did the head scan, and I also did the hands. The hands right here, I mean, I could add the vest to it, but then again, you'd have the yellow clashing with the purple. Like, when I do pick up the third one, just to keep this one like this, I'll go in there and use the vest on the third one. And instead of the yellow that you're seeing right here, I'll put the purple dots all around so it matches the actual attire. But now having it like that, the other thing that I wanted to point out too, was the way that they articulated these new hands. I think these hands right here, we've got an open hand from Mattel with the interchangeable hands, but I think these ones specifically, they're a brand new mold, and I like that. Like, if you have it lifted up, it's going to stay just like that. So you got them in pre-post and the blaster setting, like, wow, blast you, Hero Flix. I'm going to blast you for telling the people wrong. Look, I'm sorry, man. I'm telling you. The wave was just so good. It was so easy to overlook some of these minor things that we missed first go around. Rey Mysterio, I really do hope you guys enjoy this. Check this out. So the Rey Mysterio, I tried putting on the actual arms that came from Elite Series 69 to the old one, but the hole right here that you're seeing right there on the green ones, they were different. They actually weren't fitting on there right, and I did try it multiple times. So right there alone, I mean, I wasn't really all that interested to put that onto the actual figure. This was the reason why I wanted to do the fix-up. I also popped the head scan on. I think the black right there, it's just, look at this, you guys. Like, I know it's fantasy, but having those green accents on the armbands, on the mask, with the combination of the tights, really awesome Rey Mysterio. There you go, fantasy Ray at its finest. And this isn't the only bonus that I have for you. I do have one more bonus at the end of the video, so look out for that. Let's put this one aside and show you the Ricochet. Check out this Ricochet. Okay, so I know I got to acetone the knee pad design right here, the Finn Balor. You know what? I might keep it on there. I think that's actually looking really cool. So the legs, the lower legs, I swapped those out. I added the knee pads from the ringside exclusive Finn Balor. So not only am I going to have to go in there and acetone those kick pads, but also the back of the calves, because the calves were white. So unless if I find something in my fodder bin to make up for that, I might just go in there and paint it. So really, really cool, man. Again, this is an early Ricochet. The height and scale too. I'll show you a quick height comparison. Now with this one, as well as with, actually, you know what? That's going to be suiting for Ricochet. And also, if you guys are curious what these legs are doing height-wise for Ciampa, there's a quick height comparison with Bobby Lashley. So in scale right there, I think that's accurate, at least for him. See, when it comes to Ricochet, he was already coming tall as it was. So even with the kick pad swap, hold on, let's put him over here, see if it makes any difference. Yeah, Ricochet still standing a slightly, I think probably a couple centimeters higher than he should. But I am satisfied with the overall height comparison. Bobby Lashley, this is the other one that we did do a fix-up on. I used the old custom that I had. The custom looks a bit funny now on the oversized body mold, because the head, it's pretty small, man. Like if you compare it to like the one that we got with Jack's version, it's looking fairly small. I mean, in a way, it still kind of works, but this is the whole reason behind it, to put on the Jack's head scan onto the new Bobby Lashley. How do you guys feel about this one? The skin tone, it does match, if you are wondering, because, I mean, not the Jack's, this is a repainted skin tone, but having that on Lashley, I do like it. I think I still prefer the Mattel one over the actual Jack's on this body. I mean, if I were to say which one do I like more, if I had a choice as to, like, if it was proportion, I would say definitely the Jack's, but it would have to be on this body mold. So that is working. Now the Miz, we got the Miz taken care of. The Miz too. Okay, so apart from getting it all updated right here on the Miz, the reason why I wanted to have it on the blue was because this one right here from Elite Series 69, I pulled out the old basic that I had in my bin, the battle pack, the one that came with Seth Rollins. So the colors, it was actually standing out to me. And this is why I wanted to do the fix-up, because the red right here on the Elite from Elite Series 69, it's not even looking quite all that red. It's looking more maroon. The basic was actually more accurate to what you saw with the Elite. And that's why I wanted to update my blue attire right there. How do you guys feel about that, man? How do you guys feel about the fix-ups? I think hold on, before I do the ranking right here of which ones I'm enjoying them more, let me show you the little bonus, the extra that people were asking me to do, the pants. So now that the pants, I don't think they'll fit. I mean, we can give it a shot. It won't necessarily be on this video, but I'll make a post on my Instagram. So go give it a follow, link right there in the bio. I don't think the legs will fit on there with the thicker thighs, but check that out, man. This is kind of like, yes, all right, they were white and they were black and white when he made the debut at AEW, and yes, they're more shorts than they are pants, but there's an idea. I mean, you can put these on literally any figure. I just wanted to throw these on there so you guys can get an idea as to what Moxley would look like with these on. So now ranking, let's put all these aside. Number one, I gotta say it's a battle between this one, and I want you guys to dispute that in the comment section. Which one do you guys like more? This fix-up right here, or the Ciampa with the thicker thighs? Like, both figures I think this one would have been, like, had I not made this would have been my choice right here to be the Chase variant. And then, you know, the red one we could have always done right there with the yellow, because with the yellow, you got a lot of different colors to work with. So it's a battle between first place right here. Next up, I got to give it to Rey Mysterio. And then Bobby Lashley. I love the look of it. And right here, last place, just because of the, wait, that's not the one that I wanted to show you. The blue one. This one right here, just because it's, you know, it's a darker color than from what we're normally used to from Elite Series 69. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.